This morning, I'm on my way to Jamba Juice to pick up 125 Jamba cards, fundraiser cards. They're BOGOs that you can use 6 times. It's a fundraiser for the band. They cost us $5 each, and then we sell them for 10. We double our investment. So the money we raise from this fundraiser can help us with our band shirts, not our uniforms, our casual shirts that we wear on campus on Spirit Days. So it's 6:09, 6:10, and I'm supposed to meet the manager at Jamba Juice at 6:20. So I'm here on time. There are 2 ladies inside the store prepping for the day. I go up and I knock on the door and they wave me away. They say, "We don't open till 6:30. I say, "No, I'm meeting the manager here." So the girl comes up to the window. She says, "I'm the manager." I said, "We talked on the phone about the fundraiser cards and you said I could meet you at 6:20, that you'd let me in a little early." She said, No, we don't open till 6:30. I go, "Are you the same person I talked to on the phone? What the heck?" The girl I talked to on the phone said she'd open up early at 6:20 to do this. And this girl says, No, I'm the manager. I'm not letting you until 6:30. We open at 6:30. What's going on here? What's going on at Jamba Juice? Here's my message to each and every person who's running a business that serves the public. Have a smile. Conduct your business with a smile. Have a positive attitude. Realize that your job is probably easier than the people you're serving, and that they come from possibly difficult situations. Understand that you are the face of your corporation, even if you are a franchisee, franchisor, whatever. That if you are a manager, you represent more than yourself. You represent the whole shop and the owners and the franchisors and the corporate level. You are the face of the company. So don't come off with your, "Oh my goodness, you're bothering me," with your eyes at half-mast, like you're so superior and annoyed, because that does not engender happy feelings with the clientele. And it certainly doesn't make people want to come back and do more business later. Oh my goodness, that woman just could not be bothered. And by the way, she has somebody on staff impersonating her, because yesterday on the phone in the morning, I talked to a young lady who claimed to be the manager, who answered all my questions and said that she would be there at 6:20 this morning to let me in a little early because I had to be at school by 7. This woman says she's the store manager and she was not on duty yesterday. She said there was no female manager on duty yesterday. She has an employee that is answering the phone and claiming to be a manager. Oh, and get this, okay? She balked at my cash. Okay, I said, can I use the bank card? It's a debit card. They said, no, it has to be cash. So I went to the trouble, not a lot of trouble, I admit, but I went to the trouble of having our Music Booster Club treasurer write me a personal check for $625. She sent it to school yesterday with her son, who gave it to me. And after school, I went to the bank and I cashed it so I would have $625 cash to purchase these fundraiser cards this morning from Jamba Juice. And so I get in there, finally, I get in the store after she lets me in, finally. And then I present her with the cash and she says, "We don't take hundreds." The sign on the window says, we don't accept bills larger than 20s. I said, number one, that's for buying product. Number two, they didn't say that on the phone. And so she was all, well, whatever, you know, like, well, I'll let it go this time. But the sign on the window says, oh, communication is so important. I have a theory. I think 90% of the problems in this world could probably disappear if we only had better communication. And this little rant is probably an example of bad communication, although I'm trying really hard to come across clearly. So it's 6:44, I'm on the freeway. I'll probably pull into the parking lot right at 7. And I'm supposed to be on campus before 7. It's in the contract for the teachers to be on campus before 7. Friday! I got out of my car in the parking lot at 7:50. Erase that. I got out of my car in the parking lot at 6:58. Good job. Well, that was a long day. It's almost 6 o'clock. I started working the drill with the band for the first song. Man, I am learning some hard lessons this year. Number one, don't buy any more music. I got plenty of music in the music library. Number two, have somebody do a drill or maybe do it myself for existing music for future halftime shows. I spent $1,600, and this is me being stupid. I'll admit that right up front. You don't have to tell me how stupid I am. I'm stupid. I spent $1,600 buying a field show that did not include drill. It was just 4 songs, arrangements on American patriotic themes. The music's great, but you know what? I was in a hurry. I didn't know what my instrumentation was going to be, first of all. Oh gosh, the school wouldn't release the roster, and even after school started, it changed. So not knowing my instrumentation, I just bought the basic arrangement, and we just don't have the personnel in the band to pull it off. So we're just concentrating on the first movement of 4. We're just doing the first one. And the drill for the first movement has 24 steps in it. So I'm cutting it down to 9, and I'm just gonna we're pacing it out. I'm going to do that at home this weekend. I'm just going to pace it out. This is when we go to the next step. This is when we go to the next step. I'm simplifying it. It's going to work. And we're going to focus on that. And that's what we're going to do. And heck, I don't know if we can actually take our customized show to field show competitions or not. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe we'll get points for courage and bravery. But anyway, and the kids are just freaking out because they're used to these little slips of paper that tell them how many steps forward, how many steps to the right. It's like, that's not the way I did it. We just learned, we go here, then we go here, then we go here, then we do this, It's like, and you move as a rank together. And they're freaking out. They don't know what that means. I don't know. So, I'm going to sit down. I brought my music home for the first movement. I brought the drill package home for the first movement. I'm going to sit down and type out, line by line, 4 steps forward, 8 steps to the right. That sort of thing. So hopefully, the drill chart paper actually is broken down into steps. The little dots are steps on the drill chart paper. So it's just going to take some time. And I don't have anything on the calendar tomorrow, thank God, except, I'm home and I should be doing things I should do at home. But hey, if you're a band director and you're watching this, or if you're just a teacher and you're watching this, you know what that's all about. Oh, I forgot to tell you, to boost morale, I met with the drummers after school today. They had extra practice just for the drummers. And I went online and I ordered red drum heads for the snares and the tenor drums. I couldn't find red drum heads for marching bass drums. So I thought, well, can we paint them? So I looked it up on YouTube, and basically that's about like doing rock and roll band stuff on a drum kit, but not for marching bass drums. And then I texted a very well-respected drum coach in the Valley, and he said, no. So I went online, I found a place that custom creates bass drum heads for schools and organizations. And I filled out the information, gave them some sample artwork, and asked for a quote. So we'll see how expensive that is to get them professionally done. If we do it though, it's gonna look great. It's gonna be great. Well, it was a long day. I already said that, didn't I? Yeah. So I got home, I emptied out my car at the garage. I loaded up the car with the recyclables. I recycle my cans and bottles here in California. And I collect recyclables in the band room also. So that's helpful. Here we are at the gate. I'm going in the gate. So, I don't like to let it slam behind me. But anyway, tomorrow morning I'm gonna start my day with going recycling. And I gotta find a new place to do it because Planet shut down their Lancaster offices. So there's a place at 40th and L I'm gonna check out tomorrow morning. And then schoolwork.